Oklahoma State Representative says he's being censored after all 3 of his interim studies were denied by House leadership. He sent out his own press release this morning after saying House officials wouldn't let the House press office do it. Fox 25's Capitol reporter Paige Taylor spoke with the representative today, joins us live from the state capitol. Paige, what can you tell us?
State Representative Tom Gann says House Speaker Kyle Hilbert told him his interim studies were denied because the topics have already been discussed before. Gann says that explanation ignores new developments and misunderstands the purpose of interim studies.
Before the legislative session even begins, Oklahoma lawmakers are able to propose issues to dive into further with an interim study. Republican State Representative Tom Gann proposed 3 different studies and says he found out this past weekend none of them were approved. He says he called House Speaker Kyle Hilbert to ask why.
And his reasoning was that these topics had already been discussed and that there was no reason to review them again. That's what he said. Which my reply to him was, I thought that was a lame reasoning, and we went on from there.
One of Gann's proposals was for an interim study on surveillance technology or automated license plate readers. Fox 25 was at Gann's interim study on the topic last year.
And we wanted to bring everybody up to date on the current situation with automated license plate readers and the ALPR issue that's growing nationwide, and we recently had a Supreme Court decision, Chatry versus the United States.
He also wanted to study an issue within his district regarding a proposed aluminum smelter plant.
This has national and global ramifications, and it's being put upon the citizens of R-Inola with very little information. So we were concerned about having a interim study that would reveal more and invite people to come and explain what they have been able to find out.
And finally, he wanted to look at ways he feels parliamentary procedures within the House could be improved. Gann says he feels he is being censored.
I can't imagine why we wouldn't want to talk about an issue that is so impactful for the state of Oklahoma, where you have something that implicates public health, agriculture, tribal entities, national security, foreign influence in our state. I hope it's not personal, but I think maybe it might even just be youth and inexperience. Who knows? I just think it's outrageous.
I did reach out to Hilbert's press secretary to ask why the interim studies were denied and if he had any response on Gann saying he is being censored. I have not heard back yet, but we'll keep you updated on any response. Reporting live at the state capitol, Paige Taylor, Fox 25 News.